Hi, my name is John, and I'm doing a video to show how I've preserved some old letters that have been in my family for over 100 years. These are letters that were written by my grandmother to my grandfather starting in 1910 and going until about 1918. My brother sent these to me, and these are just how I received them. I'm going to talk about preserving these letters, and then eventually I'll be getting into the content of the letters to see what's in them. So just sharing this for family to show how it was done. The techniques used here were out of the Illinois Secretary of State's office, and there's a link on YouTube for that. The person who showed me how to do this was Dottie Hopkins Rahan, and she's the senior archival conservator at the University of Illinois Secretary of State's office. So this is how I received the letters. I'll just pick one out. You see they're very dry. The letters come out very easily, and they're very brittle. Here's a newspaper clipping that came along. I don't even want to handle these too much. So what I do is I've prepared over here a humidifier, and it's basically a plastic tub with about a ½ inch, not even, of water on the bottom. And inside of that is another plastic tub sitting in the water, but there's a lip on the bottom that there's no water that can get into that white plastic tub. It's got openings all around, so it will allow these very dry and old folded letters to soften up a little bit. So I just put them in there like that. Right now I'm just keeping the envelopes off to the side. There's another, I see another newspaper clipping in there. See if I can get that out. So I'll put that in there because I do want to save that. And I'll just take about maybe a handful of these, put them on edge. Oh, that one was empty. Here's another letter. Again, the date on this is 1918, so these were written to my grandfather when he was stationed at Camp Dix, getting ready to go overseas during World War I. Put it on edge in the side here. I'll take one more. Again, these are very dry, very brittle. I always make sure you wash your hands before you do anything like this. Again, put it on edge. And then I've got a lid on here. I'll do many more of these, but for now I'm just going to do a few. I put my lid on there. I let that set tight, and then I will let that sit for about 7 or 8 hours, and you'll see in the next video I do that they're very much humidified and very much easier to work with. Whenever I work with these letters, you see I don't wear gloves. There's some debate about that in historical societies, but I just always wash my hands beforehand and when I'm handling these letters. So that's the start of the process. The very next video will show you how these letters come out and what I do with them then. So thank you very much.